Brad Pitt is one of Hollywood's most versatile performers, and he isn't hesitant to take humorous roles. Here are a few of his most memorable roles to date. What sets the seasoned A-lister and self-proclaimed gazelle apart from the pack? It's his underappreciated range. Somehow, leading men were expected to play the same personality type in all of their films in order to develop trust and appease the audience in old Hollywood. Today, we'll discuss the top 10 best moments of Brad Pitt. Before you begin watching this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 10. Killing Them Softly, 2012. There are comedies that are set in a dark environment, then there's Softly Killing Them. Brad Pitt takes on a character he rarely plays in Andrew Dominik's initially misunderstood, but now better appreciated heist ensemble. As Jackie Cogan, he is not necessarily the villain, but he is certainly in the business of killing for hire. The film finishes in a few brutally honest, sardonic comments delivered by Pitt that reflect the wider problems of capitalism in America, despite his employer's constant attempts to keep him on the runaround. As a result, most audiences will remember the film long after the credits have rolled. Number 9. Megamind, 2010. If Brad Pitt's unique voiceover form, while carrying a handheld mic, isn't humorous enough, the destiny of his cartoon equivalent, Metro Man, takes the cake. After finally overcoming his good guy foe in the mostly neglected and extremely unappreciated Requiem for a Supervillain character study, the titular Megamind, Will Ferrell, is lost without a cause. Pitt. Then, in a twist, it's revealed that Pitt's Metro Man pretended to die in order to pursue his undeclared, secret desire and become Music Man. Play the laugh track. Number 8. Moneyball, 2011. Pitt was nominated for an Academy Award for his portrayal of Billy Beane, a real-life analytical daredevil baseball executive. Pitt's most laugh-out-loud moment didn't require any dialogue. Only seconds after watching Oakland manager Art Howe, Philip Seymour Hoffman, defy an order mid-game on his TV. The camera freezes in the hallway for 3 seconds before the TV set flies through his open door and into the hallway wall. The upshot of misplaced passion shown as wrath was such laugh-inducing wreckage, it's difficult not to fall in love with baseball. Number 7. Fight Club, 1999. Tyler Durden, Pitt, is living where the narrator, Edward Norton, is dead with the splendor of soap-turned bombs and get-togethers whose rules forbid anyone from talking about them. Durden's deplorable living conditions and unabashed confidence qualify him as a contender whose truth-telling diatribes generate laughter. Representing the liberated, unhinged type of person the narrator has always aspired to be, audiences and the narrator himself come to suspect that the king of comedic zing throughout David Fincher's celebrated cult film was more or less the devil in plain sight all along when those rantings turned to action. Number 6. Ocean's Trilogy, 2001 to 2007. Ocean's 11 is a 2001 American heist comedy film directed by Steven Soderbergh and written by Ted Griffin. The story follows friends Danny Ocean and Rusty Ryan, Pitt, who plan a heist of $160 million from casino owner Terry Benedict, the lover of Ocean's ex-wife Tess. Beautiful, mild-mannered man who is calm, cool, and collected, and he's got a way with words. Brad Pitt is not without charm or his penchant for endless punchlines as Rusty Ryan in Steven Soderbergh's Ocean's 11. Ocean's 12, and Ocean's 13, but sadly not Ocean's 14. However, his constant ability to surprise his fellow heistmen with the scientific and technological information he casually drops provides underappreciated moments of amusement. Though to be fair, Rusty would not be the two-man in Danny's 11-12-13 member team if his intelligence quotient was not up to snuff. Number 5. Inglourious Bastard, 2009. Inglourious Bastard is a 2009 war film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino and starring Brad Pitt with others. Gorlami. After only one viewing of Pitt attempting to pass himself off as an Italian at a doomed movie premiere, the verdict will be in on whether Quentin Tarantino and Pitt's first formal collaboration is among the funniest performances the actor has ever given. Pitt's top billing is not without merit, as all roads in the film lead back to Pitt's lieutenant, Aldo Raine, and the Germans will fear him, though the film's ensemble first credo would ultimately reduce Pitt's screen time just out of serious contention to earn any awards consideration. His top billing is not without merit. Number 4. True Romance, 1993. True Romance is a 1993 American romantic crime film directed by Tony Scott and written by Quentin Tarantino. Pitt here took on the character he was born to play, the stoner, couch potato roommate in a Quentin Tarantino-penned film, a mere moment before he became a household name for good. Of course, it would be over 2 decades before Tarantino himself directed Pitt, but, as Floyd, the giggly, perma-stone squatter whose zen way of being makes him the appropriate man for any and all high-tension situations, he did wonderfully in 1993, just as another Pitt Tarantino character would do 26 years later. Although a critical success, True Romance was a box office failure. It was given a domestic release and earned $12.3 million on a $12.5 million budget. Despite this, the film developed a cult following over the years. Number 3, 12 Monkeys, 1995. 12 Monkeys is a 1995 American science fiction film directed by Terry Gilliam, starring Bruce Willis, Madeline Stowe, and Brad Pitt, with Christopher Plummer and David Morse in supporting roles. There is often an outstanding, misunderstood, hushed, or even institutionalized character spewing all the answers, and then some in fictional media that commendably places a mirror to real-life events in too fully baked to be faked ways. 12 Monkeys was not Pitt's final role as a bright thinker with a keen sense of life amid post-viral pandemic settings. World War Z and his appearance on Saturday Night Live as Dr. Anthony Fauci were only 2 decades away. Terry Gilliam's time travel-heavy story did, however, mark a turning point in his then disappearing career. As Jeffrey Goins, the high-octane show stealer, he received his first Academy Award nomination. Number 2, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, 2019. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is a 2019 comedy-drama film written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. While Tarantino's latest film's acid cigarette-tripping rescuer is still fresh in everyone's mind, Brad Pitt's Cliff Booth, for which he earned his first acting Oscar, marches to the rhythm of a different drum. Needless to say, there would be less tension throughout the town of dreams if every anxious and insecure actor had a stunt driver right-hand man always at their beck and call with unconditional jokes and smokes, as evidenced by the revisionist finales to end all revisionist finales, where a real-life nightmare became anything but. Number 1, Burn After Reading, 2008. Burn After Reading is a 2008 black comedy crime film directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. It follows a recently jobless CIA analyst, Osborne Cox, whose misplaced memoirs are found by a pair of dim-witted gym employees, Frances McDormand and Brad Pitt. In their eclectically on-brand Best Picture follow-up, the Coen brothers managed to scale back on Pitt's sex appeal, which was a win. The crew's job of portraying Pitt as an in-over-his-head, hyperactive imbecile with more screws loose than one was intimidating enough to plunge into with all of their cards in a picture that co-starred his longtime collaborator and fellow tabloid cover hogger, George Clooney. Even the most ardent Burn After Reading critics can agree that Pitt stole everyone's hand after a few famous gifts, while he never stopped fist-pumping, even after the closet scene. That's a wrap for our today's video. Hope you have gained some knowledge from the video. If you are having some suggestions for us, do let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.